Welcome to the library and rare books reading room of the Jewish Theological Seminary. The JTS Library houses the greatest collection of rare Judaica in the Western Hemisphere, providing the Jewish community and the world with direct access to an astonishing array of materials that speak to Jewish history and to our shared Jewish experience. Hi, welcome to the library of the Jewish Theological Seminary. I am David Kraemer, director of the library, and we are here in the Dorothy Tapper Goldman Gallery, which provides us the opportunity to do these amazing exhibits. The exhibit that I'd like to bring your attention to is Living Yiddish in New York, an exhibit made possible by the Feingold Telegua Yiddish Collection Fund. This is a spectacular exhibit that helps us to portray the Jewish community, the immigrants who came in the late 19th into the early decades of the 20th century. In vast numbers, 2 million in total, a large proportion of which settled here in New York City, where they began to make a new home. They aspired and sometimes struggled to become Americans, to be modern in the fullest sense of the word. And there are many things we could show you. This comes from our absolutely outstanding archival collections relating to the experience of Jews speaking Yiddish during that period. And there is one part of this exhibit in particular that I would like to show you. Here on the right, we've got a very different set, both of which, however, tell a related story. The story focuses on what it means to be a cantor, a chazan, primarily in the New World, although there's reference here in the bottom one to what it meant in the Old World as well. So, in their Heim, again, the emphasis of their feeling that the home is where they left. He was a chazan, and he looks very much like a traditional chazan. You'll notice his eyes raised to heaven, his head covered by a yarmulke, a kippah, and his facial hair exactly as you would expect, a Jew from the Old World. When we come to the New World, though, someone with a booming, beautiful voice, in this case a tenor, is no longer a chazan, but, right, with mustache, but the rest of his face clean. Top hat, he has become, as it says in the Yiddish, is an Italiener tenor. He's become an Italian tenor because the truth is there are many stories of chazans who with these beautiful voices aspired in their new home to become opera singers. And here we've got it represented in a very direct way. Another story, a very different story, is told in the top, and this is the only one of the postcards that contrasts two scenes of the experience in this new world, in this new home, in New York City. So on the right, he is standing, as you can see, behind a bar. This is someone who is a chazan, but with bare face, aside from the mustache, and he's serving drinks at a bar in Coney Island. This is what he does during the year. Come the holidays, though, all of a sudden the image portrays him with a face filled with a proper beard, and he represents the congregation on the high holidays with that beautiful voice that he doesn't have an opportunity to use during the rest of the year. These are all true stories. They are in conflict, they're in tension, but it's all true because there isn't a single story that represents the experience of all the immigrants in this new world. And so one of the things that we do in this exhibit, and we invite you to consider other elements of it in other videos, this is the complexity of what it means to make a new home. And we believe that we've told it here in a way that will engage you. And we hope will interest you to pursue this story in its various permutations. Thank you for joining me.